Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to you. I am Tara Untershoot.
And I'm Carrie Tucker.
And we are realtors with Century 21 Fusion here in Saskatoon. Carrie and I have made the decision to get together every Friday and talk about some real estate topics with you. Some relevant stories in the news in real estate, some helpful tips, anything that might pique your interest. So the first topic we're going to talk about today is very suitable to this time of year because it is spring and we're going to talk about home buying.
It's spring.
I know, hey, you would never guess it if you looked outside today. It looks like Christmas. I'm ready to put up the Christmas tree and grab some eggnog. But believe it or not, spring is here, and as soon as the snow goes away, things will be even better. This is the busiest time of the year. Let's not kid ourselves. Homes sell every single day of the year, but this is this is for sure the busiest time of the year for home buying and home selling. So we're going to get right into it, and we're going to give you some steps on what you should follow when you are ready to buy your house. So step one.
First and most important step is to call your realtor.
Like us. If you don't have a realtor, we can help you with that.
First thing you're going to want to do is sit down with your realtor and discuss your wants and needs in your new home. If this is a first-time home or a move-up home, you've got kids or pets or things like that, we want to know what it is you're looking for in your new home. And it's really important to talk about your expectations and start looking at listings online and get an idea for so everybody kind of knows what it is that you're hoping for and looking for in your first property.
Excellent advice. That's a great first step, and from there we can get you in the right direction of who you should talk to next, which is step two, get pre-approved. Please go see a mortgage broker or your bank and find out what price range you should be shopping in.
What if they don't know somebody?
Well, hey, interesting question. We can help you with that too. We are hooked up with many real mortgage brokers that we love to work with and that we work well together. So we will set you in the right direction with the person that is appropriate for you and get you pre-approved. So there is a difference between pre-approval and pre-qualification. So pre-qualification is when you jump online, enter in some numbers and say, hey, I'm approved for $400,000. That might not be the case. You need to go see the mortgage broker and get really approved. They will pull your numbers, they will pull your credit, and find out what you'd be approved for. Don't hold back when you're meeting with these people. Be open and honest because it will come out in the wash. You want to take care of this right now before you have an offer on the table because it can get you into trouble, especially if you get into competing offers, which still happens in the market today, especially in the spring.
Awesome. So we've got the pre-qualification and now we think we're ready to start going. So what's the number one tip for that? Don't change anything. Don't change your job. Don't go buy a car. Don't do anything that changes your financial situation whatsoever. That could totally pull the rug out from underneath your qualification and really change what it is that you're going to be approved for when you do write an offer on a property. It's very, very important. If you don't like your job, sorry, you're gonna have to stick with it for a little while. One thing about getting a new job is that you're often under a new
what's the word?
Probationary period, and you won't be able to get qualified for a mortgage until that probationary period is done in most cases. So very important.
Yeah.
What's next?
And step four, start driving around. Check out some of these houses that we've emailed to you. Get a feel for the neighborhoods that you want to live in. See where this house that you think is the dream house, see where it's situated in the neighborhood. Is it on a corner? Is it across the street from a store? Or is it on a busy street? Take a drive around and find out where it is. Also, it gives you a good idea of what else is happening in these neighborhoods. You'd be surprised at what some of these neighborhoods that are brand new might hold for you or have been around for years that you never even thought to give it a chance. So take a drive around the neighborhoods.
And when you're driving around, you're often going to be really interested in going into some show homes or open houses, and that's great. We actually encourage that. We want you to go and get a feel for what's out there for new properties and existing properties. You might surprise yourself a little bit, but very important to let the host in that open house know that you are working with a realtor. You can give them your realtor's name if you want to, or you don't have to, but if you do end up liking the home, it could cause a conflict of interest for those agents, and it's really uncomfortable situation sometimes. So there's no problem with letting them know that you are working with a realtor and you can still go and view the property and see what you think.
Right on. Step 5, the final and most exciting one.
Yay!
Let's go shopping! So this is when we actually get to go out and look at houses together, which is our favorite thing to do with buyers. So you start off with that list that we sent you. You pick your top 6 to 8 favorite houses based on all sorts of things, and then you let us know what that is. So then from there, we can call the listing agents, make appointments, and go view these houses in the right order and see which ones you actually like. And you can start eliminating things off your list that you know aren't good for you. And hey, you never know, while you're out there looking, you might find that dream house in your first time out looking. So that's why when you get to step 5, all the other steps are so important that you're ready for it. So that if you come across that house, you are ready to jump on it. So those are our tips for home buying, I think. And if you have any other questions about this, or if you do want to get this process started for yourself, feel free to give us a call, a text, an email, reach out to us on Facebook, however you want. And if you have any other ideas of what you'd like us to talk about on these little Friday coffee talks, drop us a line and let us know some ideas. But that's it for today. We'll enjoy this beautiful sunshiny weekend.
Drive safe.
Yeah, please drive safe. It is very scary out there. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.
See you guys.